Hello everyone, welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Jack.
I'm Tangy.
This is Labor Day for our friends that live outside the U.S. This is a holiday here in the States. And yeah, we've both been off work today.
Yep.
We've both been getting a lot done, did some fun stuff, just kind of stayed here at the house, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. I don't know how many people's actually going to join us tonight. I see we've got a couple of people already.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Lisa.
There's
Hey,
Lisa.
Hello, Nancy. Hello.
Oh, people are
Rose's
coming
Liberty.
on.
What's up?
It went from 2 to 12 to...
Yes.
Oh man, where are your shirts?
Yes, we got our shirts and we
yes.
have worn them.
Thank you, by the way.
And now we need to wash them.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Hey, Kathy. Yeah, Rose's Liberty sent us some really, really awesome shirts. And
Yes, there's Kathy.
we have worn them already. And we need to wash them. And then we can wear them again.
Yes, we will wear them. Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm going to wear mine Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's going on Saturday?
I know what's going on
Tell 'em
Saturday.
what's going on Saturday.
You tell them what's going on Saturday.
I'm going to tell you what's going on Saturday. So this coming Saturday, we're actually going to a homesteaders gathering. It's a picnic put on by, oh my gosh, I'm going blank now. Help me out, sweetie. It's the I really
the
always
Heartland?
Heartland Homesteaders Old-Fashioned Picnic.
Uh-huh.
Is that how they say it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
probably putting it on.
Yeah, she's got it on there.
I'm just going to read what Kathy puts on.
It's in Grand Rivers, Kentucky.
North Star Prepsteader is
Little
kind of our
Lake Park.
teleprompter. We just read what she puts up there.
There's a potluck and venison cook-off, music and seat swap. Oh, seat swap.
I wish Kathy could come to that. I know that would be a very far
Yeah.
trip for her. But
It would.
That'd be awesome.
Hey, Melissa, how's the weather? The weather in Kentucky. It was very warm today, but I will say the last few mornings have been crisp and cool.
It got
It's
up to
been nice.
88 today, but not
Hey,
a cloud
Mandy.
in the sky. It's been clear all day. I had the top off the Jeep, and I just put it in the garage just in case it does something tonight. But
Yeah.
it's been a nice day today. But yeah, Saturday we are going to actually the first gathering that we've been able to go to for some of our homestead friends. The other trips we had planned got canceled this summer, so this will be the first time this summer we're gonna get to hang out and kind of just chill with other
Yeah.
homesteaders, and some of them are YouTubers, and some of them were I don't know who all's gonna be there, but it's gonna be good to go.
Yeah. Rosa said it is cooler in our area of Virginia, but mostly just less humidity. Yeah, I would say it's been like that here too. Melissa had to pull off the road. It was so bad.
Wow.
Oh, where it's storming where she's at. That's so scary because then when you're pulling off the road, you're thinking, I hope people can at least see me so they don't run into me. Ah, so scary. Sorry I'm late. It was in the low 90s today and supposed to be all week. Oh my goodness. 46 right now. Gonna have nights in the 30s. Wow, that is crazy. Hey, Archer Miss.
Hubby just got home from hunting this afternoon. Yeah, rub
Very
it
cool.
in.
Hey, Laura, and Heaven's Essentials. Yes, everything is good this evening.
Yeah, what was he hunting? He was probably hunting elk,
Elk, caribou.
or caribou, or something cool like that.
Yeah. Hey, Melinda. So yeah, we've had just a nice little.
Here's
Well,
a little Feet Farm homestead.
we had
Hello.
a very delicious meal, Labor Day meal. I
Yeah.
feel like we've cooked all day.
I do too. Well, been doing a couple things. Yeah, been smoking in the smoker all day. We smoked a couple of racks of ribs, corn. You made baked beans.
From scratch.
Yes. And so we had a very delicious supper. I've also been spending most of the day with a huge bonfire in my front yard, in our front yard, because we had a huge tree that was taken down that was a safety hazard. And we did get a little bit of video of that, so there may be a video coming out soon just of, you know, taking the tree down.
Oh, cool.
Trying to clean all that up, but I have a feeling it's going to take a while to get it all cleaned up, because
It's a lot of tree.
that tree is bigger round than our dining room table.
It's a big one.
It's a huge tree. It was a pin oak.
Yeah.
It was a pin oak.
Oh, goodness. It's crazy how the weather is so different in so many different places.
I'm missing stuff. He was guiding friends
I'm
on
trying
their
not to
goat hunt.
sneeze.
He was hunting goats. Or
Like,
he
I need to
was
sneeze and my
hunting
nose
guys.
itches at the same time. Okay.
Morning from Australia. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Picked a crossbow for our son this weekend.
They got some crazy weather there where she's at in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, 20 degrees Celsius. I don't even know what that is Fahrenheit.
Ooh, they picked up a
Always
crossbow
forget.
from their son. Yeah, you just said that. I'm jealous. My old roommate used to smoke.
Down there, I hear Colorado's getting snow midweek.
Yeah. We got that. We got our smoker a couple
Hi,
months
Dave.
ago. Was it just 2 or 3 months ago? Or have we had it that
I
long?
don't think it's been that long yet. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but who knows?
But yeah, we're
This whole year has run together.
and we're kind of new to at least the smoker that we bought, so we're getting used to that. So far we've done a brisket, which was amazing. Probably the best thing we've smoked. Some pork chops, corn,
Chicken.
chicken.
A whole chicken. 2 whole
Today baby back ribs. So yeah, we're testing it out, running through all the different food items and seeing what we can,
Yeah.
what's good and what's not, or if we did good or not.
How'd the ribs turn out? Delicious.
They turned out okay.
Delicious.
They could have been better. Of course,
Could have been better,
I'm
but-
picky. I always think, if I'd have just done this a little bit longer, they'd have been a little bit more tender.
They were good. They
But-
were really good.
But yeah, I had one that was kind of tough, and then the next one I ate was really good. So yeah, the seasoning was awesome.
Yeah.
We seasoned it. awesome.
Melissa said this year feels like 3 bad years in one.
Yeah.
Hey, Living Miracle, are you going to be at the picnic this coming weekend? Because if you are, I will bring that cookbook since I should have mailed it to you a year ago. But yeah, if you're going to be there, let me know and I will bring it to you.
Where's Rose's Liberty from?
Virginia.
Virginia. So she's
Our
probably
favorite state.
So she's probably not going to be at the picnic.
Oh, you are? Okay, good.
Oh, living.
Good,
yeah.
good. I'm going to take it out right now and I'm going to put
Yeah,
it.
do it now so you won't forget.
Yes. It's right here. It's right here. Okay, so here it is. I have it. I'm going to
Got
put
bugs
it
flying
right
in.
here on the kitchen table.
Are
And
we?
no one's allowed to move it. So it will be there
Oh, I missed
this
it.
weekend. Good. All right, here.
I
move
missed
your
it.
hand.
Now I'm trying to. I missed
Who'd you miss? What'd you miss?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I saw there was a seed swap, and I'm trying to save some seeds. So I'm gonna bring some. I'll bring some of the pygmy sunflower seeds that I have, and maybe some zinnias. I'm in the middle of saving seeds. I saved some dill seeds the other day. So what I'm trying to do now when I go out to the garden is I'm taking.
You're doing it again.
What am I doing?
You're talking. She has a bad habit when she's noticed something, and we've noticed something. The last couple of videos she's made is
Probably all the videos I've ever made.
she'll be talking, and then she will turn like this, and she will keep talking, and see how you can't hear her because she's talking that way. And I said, you got to remember, talk to the camera. People don't understand. You kind of fade away.
Anyway, so what I'm trying to do every time I go out to the garden is take Ziploc bags and a permanent marker. So that way when I find a seed head, I can just go ahead and save it and label it so I know what it is. So like this was hanging off one of my dill plants. I don't know if you can see all the beautiful dill seeds I have in there. And of course I'll go through here and I'll
Melissa,
Clean it up a little
did
bit,
not
but-
even know there was an elephant sanctuary in Tennessee. This is the first I'm hearing about it.
What?
Yeah, she's asking if we've ever been to it. The answer is no, because
Elephants are my absolute favorite animal besides dogs.
I thought chickens were.
No,
Chickens.
elephants.
We're not getting elephants. I don't have enough pallets
I don't want
to build a coop for chickens.
I don't
for
want
elephants.
to own an elephant. I just love elephants. They are such amazing
Yeah.
creatures. Did you know that
Oh.
if an elephant has a baby elephant, has a calf, and they die, then the closest female kin will adopt the baby and raise it? Did you also know that when a new baby is born in a herd, that the other elephants cry, like actual tears out of the side of their head? Did you also know that if they come across the remains,
She likes elephants.
if they come across the remains of an elephant that was in their herd that had died, they will touch it and rub it and cry for it. And elephants are so cool. I love elephants.
Kathy, we have a lapel mic. She just don't use it.
I
Kathy
don't
says
like
you
it.
need to use the lapel mic.
To me, it has like a weird background staticky sound.
It does that a little bit as we're moving around. If it's stationary, it works great, but sometimes when we move around, there's a little bit of a hum or a buzz, which some people that doesn't bother.
Me
Some
too,
people's
Melissa.
very annoyed by that. So
So wait, what Melissa said, I saw that on Facebook too in the news. What are you talking about? What did I miss?
the elephants probably.
No, she's talking to you. You must have said something about something being on the news.
Nope.
Okay.
No, Melissa asked if we had been to the elephant sanctuary,
Uh-huh.
and then I guess she saw it on Facebook. I guess it was on the news, but we didn't know about it.
Saw it on Facebook. It was it was news to me too. So I missed
Oh.
words that I do that.
Saw it on Facebook. It was
Sorry.
new to me.
Sorry. All right. So Living Miracle said they are having a historic artifact on Friday too. Huh.
So,
Field trip.
do you have her information?
Yes, I saved it from the package. Why?
Because we need to send them
Yes. Okay. I need to send
Rose's Liberty.
I need to send you a message on Facebook
Yes.
later.
So, yeah.
Paul said, y'all didn't go to the Bill wedding? No, it was in Wisconsin. It was a very small wedding. No.
And we weren't invited.
I don't think we were
We couldn't
invited.
have went anyway.
We could, no, and that's fine. It was a very small wedding. And I mean, we had a very small wedding, so I know what that's like. It's like you want to invite everybody, but you can only afford to feed so many people.
Yeah.
Plus, it was
and-
in Wisconsin. I'm not driving all the way to Wisconsin. I
And
love Ricky. Don't get me
Amanda,
wrong.
For those of y'all that don't know, one of her best friends, Amanda Bill, the Fundamental Home. Most of y'all know who we're talking about, but if you don't, check them out.
Yes. Ricky got married.
Yeah, their son
this
got
weekend.
married up in Wisconsin, so they
Yes.
went from Virginia all the way to Wisconsin. No,
Yeah.
not Virginia, North Carolina.
They're in North Carolina.
North Carolina to Wisconsin,
Yeah.
and now she has been posting tons of photos.
Well, she live
So-
streamed the wedding on her
Oh,
personal
really?
account. Yeah.
Well,
we were there in spirit.
so we didn't miss it. We've seen all the photos.
Yeah.
and looked like they had a good time.
What'd you say, Em? They shared it on the Bills Facebook page. So if you follow the Bills on Facebook, then you can watch the wedding. But yeah, it's crazy.
There's Tim Beverly.
That
How'd I
Ricky's
miss
married
you?
now.
Elephants and weasels.
Frugal, aka cheap. Not the same thing. Frugal is not the same thing as cheap. That's two different things.
Yeah.
Plaid Fuzz may be planning a trip there in the spring. Y'all should meet us there. Oh, that would be so cool. I'll have to holler at her. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. It was a nice ceremony. I agree. But yeah, it's crazy when kids that you know grow up and get married.
I'm
Amanda
trying
and I
to
have been
figure out
friends
who
for
Marquise
4
looks
years.
like.
He looks like Marquise.
Well, yeah. It's never really hit me that he looks like somebody, but he does kind of have, he has that look about him though.
He should look like somebody.
I should be somebody. He is somebody. He's a cool guy.
You mean-
He's a very cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong as an ox too.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Amanda was beautiful. I was so excited about her.
Tim, you just
dress.
snuck in our live.
Is PJ still outside?
I don't think so. No, but the
Okay.
dog is barking,
Okay.
so something's outside.
He's a sharp dressed man. Yeah. But yeah, Amanda looked beautiful, and she got her mother of the groom dress for $14.99. When I saw that, I was like, "That's my girl."
That is frugal and cheap.
But it's not. No.
She found a deal.
She found
got
a good deal, but
Well,
the dress itself.
cheap as not expensive.
The dress itself was worth $80, so she got a good deal. That was a frugal find. It was not a cheap dress. She was
Right.
like the
I'm just
quality
saying
is
it was.
cheap.
It was.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
I don't mean it
But
the other way. Hey, the Stivers are with us too.
what?
They kind of snuck in.
What's up?
Yeah. Happy Labor Day, guys, for
Oh, my
all of you
goodness.
that didn't join us the first 5 seconds of our video when we wished everybody Happy Labor Day. And again, we've got visitors from Australia.
Well, we
some
have
friends from Canada.
Tasman, Atlanta says, "Hello from Atlanta. I found your channel last week and subscribed. I grew up in the 80s, so I will try to tone down my humor." Please don't. Please don't tone down your humor. And I'm always happy to see a fellow
He grew
Georgia.
up in the 80s.
Yeah, so did we.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I did.
well, my childhood was the 80s. Mostly.
Part of it was.
Yeah.
But then you also ran into your teenage years in the 80s.
Yeah. That's childhood to
Okay.
a 40-something-year-old.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Let's see. I laughed my butt off on the Stivers channel. Well, I have a confession. We actually missed Stivers live tonight.
We about missed our live tonight.
We were having a family movie night.
We got out the smoker. We've been smoking all day. We smoked ribs. We had an awesome dinner, and we were watching a movie. And actually, we didn't even finish the movie. We still have about 30 minutes left, but it was time for us to go live, so we had to shut everything down and move over here in the kitchen and set this up real quick.
The movie we watched was
What were we watching? We were watching Endgame.
Endgame, one
Yeah,
of the
the
Avengers
Avengers
movies.
Endgame. Evidently, I've seen it before, but I only remember bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I don't know. I must have.
I fall
It
asleep
must have
at
been one of
every
those
movie.
afternoons where I was sleeping.
Maybe.
Um,
The Julian clan, thank you. All is well with our family. We hope everything is well with your family as well.
Stivers, are y'all going to be at the picnic Saturday?
Are y'all coming to the picnic? Please say you're coming to the picnic. Please say you're coming to the picnic.
Max said he was.
Oh, really?
Southern Blessed
Both of them
Homestead.
or just him?
Well, they've got it on the site that they are going. You
Good.
know how you click if you're going or
Yeah.
not going.
Very, very cool. But yeah, let's
We
see. I
are
was
trying
born
to
in the
work it out.
60s.
They're trying to work it out.
Oh, Saved
So
by
I guess
Grace.
they're trying to
I love
go if they
that.
can.
Oh, good. I hope you guys make it. It would be so wonderful to see y'all.
Yes.
Saved by Grace. Thank you. And Jesus loves you too.
Because we're really. I think it would be good with everything getting canceled this summer. It's going to be good just to go and have a picnic and just see people for. I mean, even if it's for a few hours.
Yeah.
Just to see some people
Yeah.
and hang out with people that we've really missed all year.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and watch. I know we will. Probably when we get off of here, we'll go back and watch it.
What's that?
The Stivers Live. Apparently, we missed some good stuff.
Oh man.
Let's see. Vicky says there are traits that suggest that elephants were marine animals like humans at some time. They cry salt tears. They have webbed feet. Well, I guess that depends on your view of things. I believe that the Lord created them just the way they are. There are going to be so many this year. Oh, good. I'm so glad. It was a really good time last year, and I'm glad that a lot of people are planning on coming back.
Yeah, you're going all over the place with that mouse.
Sorry. About where is
Trying to
Grand
read the
Rivers?
comments, so.
I'm in Columbus, Ohio. Don't ask me.
It is,
My geography is terrible.
it's the land between the lakes area. It's going to be far western Kentucky, close to not far from the Missouri border. It's western Kentucky, far western Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really nice area. Very, very cool. Living Miracle said near Paducah.
Yeah, it's near Paducah, land between the lakes.
So it's going to be this weekend, this Saturday.
It's this Saturday.
Hopefully, I haven't looked at the weather. Have
Yes,
you?
and I believe
Hopefully it'll be
Kathy,
nice.
if you scroll up, she has posted a link to it already, I
Do you
believe.
know if Pine Knot is coming? Is Tara coming? I hope Tara's coming. That would be great. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. I've gained some weight since last year. So I'm going to look a little fluffy there. I need to ask my friend Carol
it's our-
if she's going to be there.
We've got our COVID-19 pound weight.
Rebecca, you should come. You should come. Let's
Well,
see.
yeah, if you're close, I mean,
Absolutely.
it's 2-hour drive for us. Well,
see.
maybe 2.5 hours. 2 to 2.5 hours from us, depending on which way we go.
Flowering. Let's see.
Yeah,
Julian Clan.
it's right there at Patty's Inn. That's a really famous restaurant. Yeah.
Okay. So Julian Clan says, started back working on the garden, but I keep having to redo the tomatoes for some reason. It seems to be dying before it starts flowering. Any advice? So my best guess would be that did you put anything in the soil before you put the tomatoes in there? Because I'm wondering if maybe it's too hot. Like maybe you've got too much fertilizer, or you've got maybe some really green like manure or something. It sounds like maybe your plants are frying, maybe.
So Rebecca says she may just try to go. She's been to Patty's many times. We've never eaten at Patty's.
Nope.
We tried to about a month ago. We wanted to go, but with COVID, they could only seat so many at a time. And the weekend, the day I was off work, I think they were already booked for that day. I guess it's harder and harder to get reservations there because of this right now. Oh, they were at Fort Campbell. Rose's Liberty was at Fort Campbell.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It was closed last year. Yeah, they had a fire, and it was closed for a while at Patty's restaurant, but they rebuilt.
Yeah.
I believe actually when we were there for the picnic last year, it was open because they had already.
I think so too.
They had rebuilt and they were opening back up. So this time last year, they were actually already reopened.
Yeah.
They were probably closed earlier.
Yeah.
That last summer.
Julian Clan, I'm not sure. It's hard to say. My guess would be that there's too much fertilizer or something, because it's odd that it would die before it would even have a chance to get going before. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat has a better idea.
And if you've got more information for us or more details about it, I tell you what, I mean, you could always send M.I. Gardner a message and ask him. If we don't know, he would at least have a couple of ideas that might get it.
Yeah. Let's see.
He's our go-to guy when we got a mystery that we can't figure out.
M.I. Gardner?
We'll ask M.I. Gardner and Luke. I mean, he usually
Yeah. But
knows
I'm sure,
exactly what's going on.
I'm sure that there are. I'm sure somebody in the chat can probably help better than I can.
I love the pork chops at Patty's, but they say takeout only for the future. Huh. Well, a month ago, you could still go and eat there. So maybe they've changed things, or maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you could go and eat there last month. It was just limited.
Yeah. I don't know if Vicky is still in the chat.
Oh.
But I wanted to reply to what she had said, and it's free country. Everybody can think what they want to, but I believe that God created everything with a parent age, and we've talked about this before. How
I didn't see the comment, so I'm sorry.
That's okay. But no, I mean, this is just a really good discussion, and I'm not telling her she's wrong. Everybody they can believe what they want to believe. But a friend of ours is a extremely intelligent individual, and we were talking about creation one time, and one of our friends who is also a astronomy major was talking about things being light years away, and how can it be if we live on a young Earth or whatever, and he said, if you had met Adam just a few minutes after he was created, you would look at him and you would assume he was probably 25 years old.
If he said, "How old do you think I am?"
Yeah.
Would you know that he was made 15 minutes ago? No, you would say, "You look like you're
About
30.
25, 30?
Yeah, 20, 30 years old. You're an adult. You're a man."
Right.
And-
he said,
and,
but no, he was just created 15 minutes ago.
And God, I honestly believe, I mean, I can't prove it, but I believe that God made everything with a parent age. He made this planet for us ready to go.
Right.
He made everything that we need. And we are Christians. We believe in the Bible. We believe that everything is here because God made it. But anyway, yeah, I didn't read the comment, so I don't know where it was, but that's a little bit about that.
Yeah. Yes, Julian Clan, of course, I don't know how hot it is where you are, but that might be the case. You might be watering them too much.
Now there is another subject that I need to touch on real quickly. Really quick.
We're not Trumpers, we're constitutionalists, and anyone that runs that's going to support the Constitution and allow us to hold our freedoms, that's who has our vote.
We don't vote party. But we tried to vote. Number one, we are Christians. And I think we try to have a biblical worldview. And when you look at what one party right now stands for and what one party and the other party stands for, one is not very biblical at all. You can say both of them have lots of flaws, but one has recently become very extreme in some stuff.
Yeah.
And I can't support that.
And I have to say that our mods are amazing. You guys are the best.
And they're taking care of a bunch of trolls, I think,
They
right
are,
now.
but I have to say, I am quite entertained by trolls.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I mean, I know that we have a broad viewership, and I don't put down people because I hope that we can all disagree. If it's politics,
We should be adults
if we can
and still
the problem is
like each other.
if people disagree, they think they can't be friends anymore.
troll in 2020.
If y'all disagree with us on that doesn't mean we don't like y'all. We love you guys, and we want to be best friends with y'all. But that doesn't mean
Maybe not best friends.
we don't have to agree on everything.
No. That's like I'm having a discussion on my Instagram with someone regarding, politics or whatever. But I love that it's not a heated debate. They're simply stating their opinion. I'm stating mine, and we're gonna just agree to disagree, and that is okay. And I love it. It's such a breath of fresh air
what?
Because it doesn't happen anymore.
I'm a huge history buff of our founding fathers and how they created the United States Constitution, and how they had, once we declared our independence, then they had to figure out, well, we've set the foundation, we've declared why we're independent and what we believe. Now, how are we going to govern that according to those beliefs? And it's awesome. The debates are recorded. The arguments are recorded.
Yeah.
Those 50, 60 men disagreed on a lot, but in the end,
Right.
they did something remarkable, remarkable, and they, you know, anyway, I'm trying to get to something.
I'm sorry.
We need to mention something that we meant to say 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Tim, I know exactly what you're going to say.
Tim Beverly, he just wants to stir stuff up before he even puts something. Oh, I see it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris. Thanks
Yeah, I
for
see
being
what
here.
his opinions. So no, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we realized that we have no control at all what ads pop up. If you click on one of our videos and an ad pops up for 10 seconds or whatever it might be before the video plays,
Yep.
you know, when you start monetizing a channel, you don't know what's going to pop up. And some people let us know that, you know, and before your video showed, it showed an ad on such and such, and man, I can't believe that y'all would let something like that be advertised on your channel. Believe me, if we had control over it, we wouldn't.
Yeah. Stivers, I just threw a wrench at you. And this came up. He and I
It
were
came up to her, but yeah.
We were having a conversation, and I said, you know, I think it was actually the Stivers channel. I had went to their channel to watch a video, and a commercial came up for, is it Quibi or some kind of like movie streaming thing, and it was playing like a rerun, or not a rerun, like a trailer for a movie. And it was extremely vulgar. It was like the very first few words that came out of a kid's mouth. And of course, I know the Stivers. They would not allow something like that in their house. And I'm like, and I know that that's coming up.
We
on
always want our channel
too.
to be family friendly.
Absolutely. And I thought, and I told him, I said, I wish there was a way that we could control the kind of ads that come up, because if our kids had been like around me when that commercial came up, I would have been absolutely mortified.
Yeah.
And so we've decided that we're going to be, the least we can do is be intentional to make sure that we only allow skippable ads. So that is what we're trying to do, is anytime we post a video, we're going to go and mark to do where you can skip it and you don't have to
When sometimes,
sit through it.
like some of these videos we do, we have it set up where it's automatically goes
Stivers,
and it's
it's
monetized,
everybody.
and we have to go back to our settings after it's published sometimes and change the skippable, non-skippable. But yeah, Lordy dang, why do we have the worst ads?
That's Zach.
That's Zach.
That's Zach.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
Lordy dang.
sometimes things pop up. You're like, why?
Yeah.
Why our channel? Why now?
Or why is it why here? Because
it's 2020.
Well,
that's why.
I know that they have no. There is some
Yes.
sort of algorithm or whatever that they use to decide what ads best suit the viewer.
Yeah.
Based on, I guess, what has been watched. But I know for a fact this is our account. Our kids have their own, so there's I don't know. There's nothing in our history that would indicate that something like that would interest us.
We just wanted to mention this to say we're sorry if something pops up. We deeply apologize for that. We don't have the control.
YouTuber spot.
We don't have the control. Social media
Yeah.
is just social media right now. It's
Yeah.
at times bad.
Yeah.
It's the worst sometimes, but it also allows us a platform to do something we enjoy and love and chat with friends that we have made. So we want to keep doing this, but we just, disclaimer, there might be some ads that we don't know what they're going to be and we don't have control over.
And a lot of it too is just it's the nature of the beast. It's the nature of YouTube. And in fact, somebody sent me, no, they didn't send me a message. They replied on one of our comments on our Facebook page and asked if we were going to be getting on any of these new alternative, I guess more conservative social platforms. And I haven't looked into them yet, but I know a lot of our social, or a lot of our friends are getting on MeWe, I think is one of them. And there's another one, I don't remember what it's called.
We haven't checked those out.
We haven't checked them out.
We haven't investigated into that yet. And I mean, it's something that we would not rule out the possibility of doing if these platforms just continue to go downhill, we may have to.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's something that we just haven't talked about and investigated and done our research on.
Right. Heirloom permaculture. I left
Yeah.
social media a while back and love it. Yeah, I deleted my app. I did have to put it back on, but I have it in part of my phone that I don't access very easily now, and I had to for work. I had to put it back on, but I was able to be Facebook app free for a little over a month, and it was nice. It was really nice. But I'm still not on it like I was before. That's for sure.
So that's okay. I just know that we discussed talking about that for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So finally got it out there.
Yeah.
I finally remembered.
Yes. So hopefully we can.
So we'll move
remember
on.
to
We'll
do
move
that.
on to happier things.
Happier things.
Happier things.
Yay.
I can now safely mow my yard or let my son mow the yard without the fear of a 100-foot dead tree falling on us.
Yes.
Or every time the wind blows, a huge part of it falling.
Aw, thanks, Julian.
And I have to thank my neighbor. Our neighbor has a huge farm. They got a goat farm where they raise meat goats and they sell them all over to restaurants and they ship them to Indianapolis and Chicago. They just supply goats and lambs everywhere.
Hey, Pathways.
And they have power now running back to some of those barns that runs right on the other side of our driveway, which that tree would have taken out. So because of that, the electric company cut that tree down for us.
Yes, the power company cut it down, which is great because we had a tree service come out and price it, and it was going to be about $1,500.
Oh, it's ridiculous what tree, and he was giving us a deal because,
Yeah.
I mean, other people.
He knows
This would have been several $1,000s to
Yeah.
cut this tree down. So anyway, we're so happy now. They cut it down, but we have to do the cleanup. So now that's what we got going on. But I'm just happy it's down. I don't mind if a dead tree lays in our yard for a while.
Yeah, and I'm really excited too.
Yeah, we've got all the wood, but it's just a big dead tree. It's not worth cutting up and saving any wood. I mean,
Or like for mulch or whatever.
well, no, like wood for fire pit or cooking with
Is it
or
not?
campfire
I mean,
wood.
we're burning it in the front yard anyway.
It's just rotten wood. I just want it gone.
Hugo culture.
There's chunks of most of the chunks of it I couldn't move with a truck.
No,
it's huge.
Yeah, the farmer next door has got some big equipment that he's gonna come over.
He's
and help
gonna
us
come
move.
over and move that equipment and kind of
Yeah.
pile it up for us.
Yep. So anyway, so that's been exciting.
Well, we're gonna have a huge bonfire.
Yeah.
Actually, for over 24 hours, there's been a fire burning in our front yard.
Yeah. Would like to say they don't control what are you saying?
Is Tim stuck on? They like to say they don't control the ads on their
Yeah.
videos. Yeah, he's posted that 4 or 5 times. No, he's posted it at least twice.
Add the ash to your compost. Yeah. Well, I guess we could also.
We will have a huge pile of ash. Will the
Yeah,
chickens like that?
nonsense.
Can we use it for them for anything?
Well, yeah, I was thinking the chickens. We could put that in there, and they can use it to do their dust baths in. I think.
Love the channel.
Simply Southern
Why do you
Roots.
think people today feel like conservative values are so bad? That's a really insightful.
How deep do you want to go?
Well, that's a very insightful question. And I think it's just.
I know the answer to that.
Well, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, again, it comes back to we're Christians, and there's a whole lot of sin in this world right now. And the farther we get away from God, the worse society is getting. And, then you can pile that with this year being an election year and political stuff and people trying to do everything they can to discredit the other side and all these different groups that are popping up right now, just doing whatever they feel is right in their own eyes.
Yes.
And when you feel like you're doing stuff right in your own eyes, and you got that humanistic worldview, you don't feel like you're answering to anybody else. So that's my very short, quick answer, just a quick, concise answer. But again, that could be a whole lot longer discussion for many other times. But anyway,
Right.
we can get back to more happier stuff.
So this is John 3:9.
Oh,
No,
I
I'm
guess
sorry.
we won't get back.
John
We'll
3,
continue on this a little bit.
19. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. So that is the answer.
Yeah, and that is a good question. And yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Have to run. We need to walk the puppies. All right, have fun.
Yeah.
Um,
I commend the thought.
Let's see. I don't think people believe conservative ideas are bad, but I do believe every 40 to 60 years there is always an unrest. Yeah, history repeats itself.
Vicky recommends to read James.
The Epistle of James.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's
Thank you, Simply Southern Roots.
hey
There.
Cliff.
Hey, there's Jump Off Faith.
Yes, and I saw Heather was in the chat earlier. She said that wood ash for the chickens for them to do their dust.
The wood ash,
bath.
yeah, we will have a lot of wood
Yes.
ash available. So all kinds of things, anybody out there knows what we could use some good wood ash for.
Yeah. Mandy's calling out Cliff.
The chickens are doing very well
They're
right
doing
now.
great. They're doing so great. We had some, hang on, I forgot the name of them.
Cicadas.
Harlequin. Harlequin beetles, bugs, whatever. I
Sounds
didn't
like
know what
you're
they
saying
were.
Harley Quinn.
Well, it's Harlequin. But I didn't know what they were until Kathy from the Sharon Homestead posted a picture of her bugs and was like, what is this on my thing? And I'm like, yeah, what is it? Because we've had it on our broccoli rabe. And then someone said it was a Harlequin bug. But I had actually been cleaning out the garden and the raised beds in the last couple of days, and I pulled up all of my broccoli rabe because they've just been decimated by these nasty things, and gave them to the chickens, and the chickens are having a feast.
Heirloom Permaculture's with us. And yes, we plan to be there Saturday.
Yay! Are y'all going?
The bugs.
No, I mean I think you said you were going. So we need a chicken head. Yeah, but they're doing good.
And we also think that maybe our chickens are getting close to starting to lay.
Well, I was telling you that a friend of mine got their chickens a few weeks before I got ours. That's the Needy Homesteader.
Oh,
I was talking
okay.
about Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Heather, their chicks that they got just a little bit before we did has laid their first egg.
So we're hoping
it
it won't
hoping
be
that
much
we're
longer.
not far behind. I know. I'm really, really excited.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome
Yeah.
if they'll start producing.
Yep. 8 hours for us, getting pressured to go. It would be so awesome. I hope all of our Homestead friends are there. It would
It's
just be
just
great.
8 hours.
Just 8 hours.
Where else you been this summer?
I mean, we traveled 11 hours to go to the Homesteaders of America conference.
Yeah, we traveled
twice.
8 hours to go camp out at the Hootenanny.
Yes, we did.
With the Pratts.
Yeah, it was worth it.
It
worth
was
it.
so worth it. We're disappointed that it didn't happen this
Let's
year,
see.
but if it's on next year, we're going again.
Oh, trust me, Heather. When we see the first egg, it will.
Oh,
All the pictures. Like you're gonna have like all of these new moms with their little sonogram pictures, and then there's gonna be me with my egg.
yeah. I'll tell you a funny story. Something yesterday. We opened the chicken.
Good night, Appalachian American Homestead.
I got one of the chickens out of the pen yesterday,
Spice Melange is,
and I put the chicken in the garden.
quoting one of my favorite comedians.
And the chicken started, walking around in the garden. I was like, just go for it. Start eating all the bugs in the garden.
Hey, Liz.
And she called me back over to the chicken coop to do something. And that chicken flew right out of the garden and chased, went right back to the coop.
Yeah.
which is a good thing. It wanted to be back with the other chickens and wanted to follow us back. So, but yeah, eventually we're gonna try to put them in our garden and let them kind of do what they do.
Yeah, we just got to
Do what they do best in gardens.
We just got to figure out how to get them to stay in there. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that'd be great. Hey, Jennifer, I saw you earlier, but I didn't say hi. Glad that you're here.
You should come to the picnic. We need a do-over, get together. Oh, okay. I think he's talking
that?
at North Star.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness. When usually first egg, do I need to worry first
Good
time
night,
chicken
Rebecca.
home? Simply Southern. I can't remember how many
I gotta
weeks it
grab
is.
something real quick.
I think it's 4 months. Is that right? I think it's 4 months. Like between 20, so that's 5 months. About 20 weeks. Around 20 weeks. Excuse me. In and out tonight. Okay, no worries, no worries. Let's see. Hi all, I'm sorry. Try to get my son straightened out. He's been evacuated due to a fire. Oh my goodness.
Is that Colorado?
Is that in Colorado? Jack is asking, or California? 16 to 20 weeks for layers. Okay, so yeah, I was right. First I said 16, then I said 20. So yeah, somewhere in between there. Can you put corn throughout your garden and then put chickens in the garden? Well, we were thinking, because he did do a test run with one of the chickens, and we were thinking because there's so many bugs in there that they wouldn't want to leave. But that little girl just flew right over the
I think if we
fence.
put all the chickens in there,
Washington State. Okay.
They would all hang out for a while.
Yeah. For laying, our barred rock started laying at 17 weeks.
Gotta
Oh,
get
well,
my
then we're
drink
getting
here.
real close. Jennifer at Serenity Hill said their barred rock started laying at 17 weeks. So we're about 17 weeks.
I've lost
Yeah.
track of weeks.
But I
don't keep track of weeks very
I have
well.
been going and looking in their coop. But I will say this: they are roosting on their nesting boxes. They had stopped for a little bit and they were using the roosting bar, but now they're roosting on the side of the nesting boxes, and I know that's really bad. So how do you break your
Cliff.
chickens from doing that?
Cliff said, I had cute knees.
Let's see, we got our egg at 19 weeks and 6 days. Yay! Yeah, so we're coming up right behind you, so it won't be long anyway. Do I need feed layer yet? Yes, I would say, because I think on the back of the bag it shows, there's a graph that shows you when to start, when you change their feed over from chick feed to laying feed. And I was telling him, like, once this bag that we have is done, then we will need to get them layer pellets, because they'll be at the right age. Lou was trying hard to work things out. So, oh, you're not going to get to come. Oh, I'm so sad. Amelia said she likes your shirt.
Oh, yeah, it's one of our Freedom Homestead shirts
Yeah.
that we had made up. I think we've only got a couple left, but we might eventually get some more made,
Okay.
maybe.
Maybe we gotta figure out a way to sell them. We gotta figure out a way to put them online. Let's see, Kelly, put a barrier on the nesting boxes and take it away during the day, but at sunset, put it back to stop roosting in nesting boxes. Well, they're not in the coop during the day. It's just at night, and they all congregate in one corner of the coop, which is
Yeah,
weird.
something we haven't figured out is we've got a really long coop. What is it, 12 feet long? 10 feet?
Amelia, I found him at church, so
How-
that might be a good place to
I'm
start.
not really sure how long I forgot now how long our coop is. It's what, 10 feet, 12 feet long? And for some reason, they all go to one side and just kind of all huddle up in that one corner.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I put up some roosting bars and stuff on the other end, it doesn't seem like they want to go to that end. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is the end they're on looks toward our house, and there's a security light near our house, so maybe it's because of the light. That's the only thing I can think of.
But they only lay during the day? That's really strange. I have no idea.
The chickens lay it in the day?
That's what she said. Add some lavender to the nesting boxes. Those are some good ideas. I don't know. I mean, we leave the coop door open so they have access to run in and out anytime they want to, but they prefer to be out during the
at
day.
night, they just all go into their coop, and when the sun comes up, they all come back out. We're not locking it or They've gotten really good at just going in and coming out, but they don't really go back in during the day. What?
As Kimberly said, the chickens will pick a favorite spot to sleep. My chickens do the same thing, so that's just their favorite spot.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I mean, should I move the nesting
Tell Angela
boxes
how bad we need.
in the coop to the other end?
All right, I will do that. I will send her a message.
Did you hear what I asked? No. I asked them if we should move the nesting boxes to the other side of the coop.
Oh yeah. Well, I had said that because.
But do they think that'd be a good idea?
Oh, I haven't seen anybody answer. Have we? Yes, they are all hens for sure. They are all hens. I was really kind of hoping that we'd have a rooster. Even, at first, I didn't want any roosters, but then when I thought there was a possibility that we could have a rooster, I was like, well, I'd be okay with that. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, that actually might be a good thing. And now we have no roosters. I'm disappointed. Let's see. Chickens always go to the highest spot to roost. Well, but the roosting bar is higher than the nesting boxes.
Yep.
So there's that.
I put roosting bars up high, and every once in a while I'll see one or two on that bar. But they really do have that favorite spot in that corner.
Yeah, Vicky, I like that. Eye candy is dandy, but it doesn't last. That's good. You can so they don't poop in them at night. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what we're having on right now. They're doing that.
Yeah.
They're pooping in the nesting boxes.
I'm gonna have to dump it out into the compost and then fill it with more wood chips.
That's what we do. Next time we clean it out, which it's probably due or it's getting close.
Yeah.
We'll
now that they're bigger, we definitely
we'll kind of
have to do it
resituate
tomorrow.
everything. And I was thinking about adding a second roosting bar. Well, maybe I'll get like a 2x4. I'll give them something bigger to get up there on.
Yeah, but they are so much fun. We have been feeding them. I found one of them nasty greenhorn worms in the tomatoes the other day. Threw it over there and watched them like.
Oh, I've been catching cicadas.
It was so funny.
The cicadas are all out right now, and
oh, we gotta tell them about the squirrel.
yes, but
Finish your thing. Okay.
but cicadas, I've caught a few cicadas and threw in there too, and it's awesome to watch those chickens go at that cicada and then chase each other around. It's like a big football game going on out there.
Yeah, I like how Simply Southern Roots said we have 11 roosters. We about to learn a new skill. I bet I know what skill that is. Okay, so tell them the
It's
squirrel
funny.
story.
It's like squirrel.
I know. Tell them the squirrel story.
Well, it started with I was getting ready for work and looked out the bathroom window and saw a squirrel. I thought the squirrel was trying to get in the pen, because you got the coop and we've got a fence around it. And this squirrel has been trying to get in the fence to get to the chicken feed. We've been watching it the last few days. So I looked out there and that squirrel was right at that fence again. So I kind of yelled into the next room. I said, the squirrel's out there again. So
Well, I'm in here working, and I can see.
So
I can
she
see
lets
it.
the dog out because
Yes,
the
Georgia
dog
is our hunting dog.
the dog will chase the squirrel away. So
Right.
I'm still looking out the bathroom window, just putting on my clothes and stuff, and I see the dog sprint across the yard. And instead of the squirrel taking off, no, the squirrel is on the other side of the fence. It's in the pen, and it starts
freaking out,
going
like,
insane because the squirrel cannot figure out how do I get out.
right. It couldn't find how it got in,
Kept
so it couldn't
bouncing
figure
off
out.
the fence. It was hilarious, and then it ran in the coop.
It was the day the squirrel went berserk.
It went insane because, and of
It
course,
was literally bouncing off the walls.
our dog was going
Literally.
insane. Our dog
She was squalling. It
was going around and around as
hilarious.
fast as it could. The chickens just all kind of went to one corner and was just
Yeah.
like,
They weren't even protecting their
"Man,
thing. They were
there's
just.
a squirrel going nuts
Yeah.
and there's a dog running around us. I guess we'll just sit here and
Yeah.
eat bugs. The squirrels, the chickens, they didn't really care.
No.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Because back up a little bit. A couple of days before that, we had seen the squirrel going around the perimeter of the fence, and then the chickens were following the squirrel, and anytime the squirrel would get too close, they would peck it. And I was like, that stupid squirrel, it has no idea what it was.
I thought if that squirrel gets in there, those
they
chickens
would eat it alive.
No.
Nope. Didn't happen.
Dumb chickens.
Okay, so
I go out there, and I get in the pen, and the squirrel has run inside the coop.
it's in the coop.
So I open up one of the big access doors where we can clean it out. I open it up, and it's just looking at me like, what do I do?
Then it comes out of the coop, and
It
then
runs
it's like
out.
Spider-Manning on the side of the wall.
Yeah, and then it runs back in, runs back out a couple times. Finally, we have the coop elevated, and well, it's built on pallets. So the floor are pallets. We could move the coop if we had like a forklift, because you can run the forks into it, pick it up, move the coop around like a little shed. So the squirrel goes in those. Goes in the openings of the pallet.
Yep.
And does not want to come out. So I got a stick and started poking at it, and long story short, it eventually got out.
Finally got out.
Finally
And then
figured
Georgia,
where it went under the fence.
and then our dog, she got on it like twice, I think, was on it. And then, but the squirrel got away and then up the tree. And I mean, she just, and then she got out of bounds with her collar. So then she across the yard. And
She's
we're trying to
barking at
call
the
her back
squirrel,
so
and then she's yelping because she's getting shocked.
Oh my goodness. It was the most exciting 10 minutes of the week. It was.
Did all that happen in 10 minutes? Because it seemed like we was out there half an hour.
Yeah, it happened really fast.
But it was
really,
it was funny.
It was funny. That poor squirrel. But and we have not seen it back since then. I think that finally scared it enough that it stayed away.
Isn't that the same day they showed up to cut the tree down?
I guess so.
Yeah.
All the days run together. But anyway, it was crazy.
No, then I started hurting.
Oh, you gotta tell them about that too.
I started hurting in my side really bad once I got to work that day. Actually, I was late for work with all the squirrel stuff, and
But you've been complaining about your side.
I got to work about a half hour late. It was good. They have a good boss, but I hurt most of the day, and it would come and go in waves. And finally, around 1 o'clock, it hit me so bad I just broke out into a sweat. I was in so much pain, and I said, I've got to go home. I get home, and I was on the way home. I'm like, when I get home, you're gonna have to take me to the emergency room. I get home, and I feel fine. I'm not hurting no more. I've had kidney stones before, and I know how bad they hurt.
Yeah, it was in the hospital
I
for
know how
almost
bad
2
they
weeks
hurt.
because of one.
But also, I have a lot of acid reflux, and on vacation, we ate and ate and ate, and we ate a lot of fried foods. So I
We
thought,
told y'all about
I
that.
thought it was just pains of that too. But it would hurt a little bit that afternoon and that evening, and then it'd feel bad. Well, I went to bed, slept fine, went to work, no pain, nothing. I'm feeling good. Around lunchtime, I'm getting ready to go underground for a couple of hours to do some work in the cave. I was like, well, before I go to the cave, I better go to the bathroom. And I think a kidney stone come out. I'm pretty sure. Can't prove it because I'm not going to fish around in a public urinal, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah, please don't
I
ever-
passed a kidney stone.
Don't claim it wasn't my cooking.
No.
No, it was all which actually, fun fact, the very first kidney stone he had, we had been married just a couple of years, I think.
Man.
And I had made eggs for dinner. We had breakfast for dinner.
Yeah. Okay. No. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, moderators.
Man, I missed it. Anyway, so when we'd been married a couple of years, he had his first kidney stone, and I had made eggs for supper. So he thought that he had an upset stomach because of the eggs. Well, then he goes completely white. He has sweat like pouring off his face, dripping off his nose. He starts vomiting, and he's just like, I don't know something's really wrong. I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm like, Lord, please let him live. I will never make him eat eggs again. Here we are, 21 years later, and we have 8 chickens. I promise I'm not trying to be
Yeah, that was rough. I don't wish kidney stones on anybody. Come
Yeah,
here,
it's
dumb dog.
terrible.
Come here.
Oh, her not dumb. Oh, she just hit her head on the table. She's not exactly smart
Not
either.
a dumb dog. She just ran headfirst into a table.
This dog is a child.
This is, if you don't know, this is our daughter's puppy.
And this dog is every bit of a 2-year-old child.
Yeah.
I mean, right now she's sleepy and she wants to be held.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And if she could find somebody's sock, she would
Yeah.
have her little blankie.
Yeah,
So I'll just let her gnaw on my finger for a while.
just like a child.
Yep. Her name is Ruger.
Yeah. Ruger, Mignonette,
I think if she.
Thermopolis Rinaldi. That is her name. Princess of Freedom Homestead.
Yeah.
If any of you have ever watched,
They're all looking at Ruger now.
there's a moth.
If you
in
get
here.
another dog, you gonna name it Glock?
Yes.
She said yes.
I want horses, one Smith, one Wesson.
Horses?
2 horses, Smith and
Oh, good
Wesson.
grief.
No, I'd rather.
I didn't say year.
Well, you
Eventually.
can't have one here unless we buy the acre next door. See how she's sitting on my lap?
Yeah, when she gets tired, she's very cuddly.
Yeah. They're very sweet. She's such a turd. Anyway. All right, you guys. I think our hour is, it's past up.
Yeah. So
But will you stop?
we hope everybody has a good, blessed, amazing week.
Yeah.
Lord willing, we plan to be at the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic this Saturday. So
I'm so excited.
check out their Facebook page.
Yes.
Just search the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic. If you're able to go, man, that would be great. We're looking forward to going, and the people hosting it are awesome people. They were so friendly and welcoming.
Yep.
Last year we went, they made everybody feel
Bye,
so
Heather.
welcome. So we're
Yeah.
looking forward to it again this
Yes,
year.
we are. Very much so.
Yeah. And we're going to have to go back and watch the Stivers evidently, because I
Yeah.
heard that they had a really awesome show tonight too. So
Yes.
don't forget to check, thank you to our moderators. Thank you to our moderators.
Our moderators are the best.
The bomb. Yes. And don't forget, September is National Preparedness
Yes.
Month.
Yep.
So we're always, not only we're big into being prepared.
Hey, I got a question for y'all real quick.
Real quick.
My question is, I still don't know what kind of video I'm gonna make. Don't tell Lisa I said that, for the preparedness collaboration that we are doing. If y'all want to throw out some suggestions, and if that subject has not already been taken and is on the list, let me know. And because I'm just like, there's a lot of things I don't feel qualified to talk about, and then there's other things that,
Yeah. Because there's already people doing stuff about canning,
go bags,
go bags,
saving seeds, growing food, preserving.
beginners preparedness, how
Yeah.
to just start the process.
So
So,
I'm kind of drawing a blank.
that makes it hard for her to figure out what to do.
My video is on.
Yeah, there's
the
already canning stuff.
25th.
They said can anything, but see, that's already taken.
Yeah, 25th I think is when I'm supposed to do mine.
Yeah.
25th.
But
Pretty sure.
if you watch this after we get done doing live, just put it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to us, subscribe. I know.
We'd love to have you.
And I think most people in our chat has, but in our live chats. But if you're watching this later, we would love for you to follow along with us.
Okay.
Follow.
First aid and cleaning pantry. I like that.
Could be. I mean, first aid, especially since we go on weekend trips, we have children, we're on the farm.
Dehydrating.
well, we're not on a farm, but we have a small homestead.
Technically, we are.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, you never know what's gonna.
Yeah.
You get cuts, bumps, bruises. You get all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
Living off the land.
How to keep preps organized. I think that is a big one. How to keep stuff organized. Okay. Prepping for the animals.
Does that help you any?
Yeah, I'm getting some ideas. I'm thinking of one, especially for the animal thing. Let's see, variations of first aid. Yeah, that was something that I had kind of sort of thought about.
Yeah, home
Because-
kits, car kits.
Because there is someone doing get home bag and then a bug out bag.
Yeah.
But there are things that you need in your vehicle.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that today, actually, when we were sitting in the Jeep.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
Or a med bag that you always like can throw in your vehicle when you're going somewhere.
Like a first
You can
aid?
keep it in your house, a med bag, but one that's portable where you can.
Yeah.
You could even take it with you if you're going on the back of your property too far away from your house. If you're going to be, you know, some people might be on a tractor for hours or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for those tips. We'll look through this and, or y'all can leave it in the comments.
Melissa, that's a good one too. I hadn't thought about that. Work from home ideas if COVID gets worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and you've got the whole homeschooling stuff too,
Mental
which
perspective.
could be in that category, especially right now with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to say goodnight, right?
Yeah. I've
We're
got to
going to
get
wrap it
back
up.
to. I gotta double check that list because Cliff said some of those were already done.
Yeah.
All right. All right, you guys. Thank y'all so much. Until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. God bless.
Stay safe.
We'll see y'all next time.
See y'all.